Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Okay, so in the last episode, there's a bit of traffic going on here and I might need to incorporate a little bit of this. Please run. Similarly over here. Oh yes. So let's do that as a starting point, okay? And the next one is this as a starting point. And we'll see if that works. Hopefully, that'll keep everybody pretty moving. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic starting to happen over here. We are seeing this guy being filled up with livestock. And this guy is slowly filling up with meat. So let's set something up to be able to actually get our meat over here instead of continuously importing it. So we've got imports going on over here. We've got local and local, right? Local distribution 1, local distribution 2. That means for the time being, we really don't have any real vehicles. So what I'm going to do is let's get one refrigerator vehicle. So if we were to say refrigerator, what do we have? Something large. Yeah, let's just buy one of these and it can run back and forth all the time. I think that's what we're going to do. Alternatively, we could look at procuring one of the refrigerator vehicles over here. It's very pricey though. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go for this instead. Refrigerator vehicle here. Because we may want to up our numbers, right? In due course. Was that our... Yeah, that's the one that we were expecting to see that from. Now let's put this one in place. So you will drive over here, load up 100% meat, and you'll bring it over here, and you'll wait until you're unloaded, and make a start on that guy. So that guy will go back and forth, filling this guy up with meat. And when it drops below a certain number, we will see some imports happening. So that's kind of where we're going to start. Now, what we've got here is, let's have a quick look at electricity while we are seeing electricity problem. Yeah, that's not a big deal for us. Oh, that one was built. Okay, we've got a couple of citizens there. This one is still empty. So slowly our population is coming back from our dip that we saw in the last episode. We've got some nice trees filling in over here. That's good. Everything is kind of okay, but we need more people. Let's quickly have a look at where we have spare free flats. So we've got free flats over here. We have a little bit over here. So is this where we had our overflow problem? It might have been here where we had a bit of a biological waste overflow problem. So let's get an extra one there. On this side, yeah, to be honest, we are struggling here. Let's get a few extra vehicles in place. We cannot. What kind of vehicles do we have? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also build a technical services piece somewhere else. So we need an extra one, right? This one by itself is not quite coming up with what we need. So we need some additional technical services support. And I'm kind of wondering whether we move it out this way or we move it out that way. Did we did build technical services over here, didn't we? So we have some technical services doing their thing. And that includes, yeah, okay. So this side is kind of covered. Let's build another one on the other side here. Presumably we will still continue to expand into some of these areas. So let's do it where? To be honest, that is really our utility area. We don't really have room. But what we'll do is let's find a little location over here for another technical services piece. So if we were to... That's 4 vehicles, that's 11 vehicles. We really do need a larger one. Let's just get this one. And it will be powered though. We don't need it to be powered, I think. But we'll see it being powered. So let's actually, to be honest, let's move it up a little bit this way. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be okay. So let's get a technical services component going on over there. We'll make sure to provide it with some access, direct access over here. We will go ahead and switch that on. And then hopefully this will be assigned for some construction straight away. Yes, it will. So over time, we'll quickly build that. But we are running, we're definitely seeing a lot more waste here than we probably should. Definitely. Okay, now let's have a look at the power. The power situation. Interesting. Interesting. We can actually just do another one straight away. This should have an extra... Yeah, okay. So we don't need to do too crazy things here. So what was this? This one is... Hang on. That's 13 megawatt. That is 15. So we really don't need all of that, to be honest. We can do about 10. 1.5, 1.5. So 3, 3, 3. So 9 is all that it can take, really. So what we'll need to do is let's build another just to make sure that we can, in fact... Oh, no. On this side. We would like to make sure that we can... continue to expand through here should we need to. Now, shall we do it? We do that. I just want to leave a little bit of room here for actual city development, because there's a lot of room here that we can still develop into. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to see about placing it right over there. And then we're going to tie this one up. Like so. Okay, let's trim it back. Try and make sure we get it off the same. There we go. That's kind of what I'm after. So with that in mind, we should hopefully get that running. Then we can do that. We can get that running. And I'm thinking we get ourselves another power transformer somewhere like this. It's not ideal to have it. Do we do it on this side instead? I'm kind of wondering if that side is a little bit of a better spot for it. You know, if we do that, we can run, and we can run into that direction. And we leave a little bit more room. So let's do that. Let's do that over there. We'll go ahead and tie it in and start the construction process. And at the same time, what we'll want to do is run about 10 megawatts over that way and get that included. So all of this stuff, let's get all of this stuff under construction. There's a lot of construction that will now start running. Yeah, that's fine. Wow, get a lot of these messages. Okay, let's see what's going on with our research over here. Oh, we've stopped. Ooh, road vehicle production, aluminum oxide, uranium separation, synthetic fertilizers, television station. Let's do the television station. Okay, we'll do a little something like that. Still traffic jams over there. That's okay. We still have something here. No, this is all done. So now we're just kind of upskilling our people here. We've got a lot of money in the bank. Well, not a lot, but some money in the bank that we can potentially repurpose. We should be seeing this number. No workers available at the moment. How much? Oh, we've got tons of fertilizers over here. I like it. How's this going? We have no workers? Where are my buses? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why? Ah, I see. Okay, we will have to... Damn it. We will have to do a little something here. We will have to do something over here. This is just not appropriate anymore. Okay, well, let's. I think what we need is some queuing space here. That's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, buddies, please go back. You move, and let's get the next one to go back as well. That should get all of this moving again. There we go. I can't believe that was an issue. I'm going to have to fix this. These things become major problems. Look at all of these buses just kind of hanging around. Everything would have stopped work. Look at all of this. None of these would have any people there. Oh. Well, just get this stuff moving out of the way just a little bit. So once we've got this cleared up a little, we can have a bit of a look. But the idea really, I think, that I have here is that I would like to run you know what? Okay, once these two pull in there, I'm going to quickly, come on, get in there, and pause. Okay, now, with that in mind, now I'm going to quickly get rid of this. Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh, come on. Are you going to get out of the way? Ah, beautiful. Got it. Okay. Clear you out, please, straight away. Thank you. Oh, did I cancel that? Can I please cancel that? Suspend demolition for me. Thank you. No? Yes, no, maybe. Oh, sorry. Cancel demolition. That's the plan. Okay. Now, with that in mind, now the next thing I want to do is just get rid of this. Okay, good. Now, what I want, I believe this will work. Excellent. So with that working right, we should have a bit of a queue that can develop there. And then coming out this way, this guy can then go into any real which direction it wants to go. So something like that is kind of what I had in mind. Now that means there's a bit more queue storage here ready to go. And that should not cause us a lot of problems. Unless, if we wanted to, let me just try that. What? How come? There we go. We do something like that, and instead of that, we do... Ah, we can't actually... unless we turn off snapping, I think. If we turn off snapping, that can work. If we do that, and then we then put snapping back on, and we do something like this. Although I think this is becoming a little bit ridiculous, though. But maybe that's more appropriate. Let's put snapping back on, but I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and build that, so... Now everybody should be able to turn in there. Even these guys coming from that direction should be able to get there pretty easily. Cancel that. Definitely don't want to be demolishing all of these things. This needs to kind of work that way. No, the other way. There we go. Perfect. Now I want to keep an eye on this. So now there's a bit of a queue going on here. It looks a little loopy. But we shouldn't run into the same problems we had. Oh, this thing is still... Just stop the demolition here, really. Okay, that guy is getting in there. It's got a little bit of room going. Oh, there we go. We've got vehicles coming all which way directions. We should start seeing... Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of our loopy directions here. But now at least we have a manageable queue running. It should quite comfortably accommodate whoever we have queuing in this area, and we can even add more of them. So now at least we'll have a better understanding. And the one issue that we're going to have, of course, is we will still have some of these vehicles. You know what? We can just build another one of these things over here somewhere. Oh man, I would prefer to have it right here instead. So let's do that, and let's quickly go ahead and build that one. And then what I'll also do is I'll just add a little bit of a pathway through there, which I believe should now indicate that this guy is actually going to collect waste over there. Good stuff. That's what I'm after. So mixed waste only. None of these things generate anything but mixed waste. So at least it'll cover those two, and we'll get it collected over here. And that means you... okay, well, let's clear this out again. And now we should really not see it come back. Yeah, we should really not see any further issues with it. Let's... hopefully that's the last time we're going to have this problem. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we're sorted out. Why? Why are you doing this again? Come on, guys. Honestly, we're going to keep an eye on it, but I don't think we'll have another issue with it. I think this might just be... and you know what I'm going to do now? Sorry, I'm going to do it again. Can we... Come on. Is this guy coming in here? It's not. Come... Oh, is it this guy? Hang on. Let's just have a look. If we do that, presumably we can now sort it out. Don't know why it's got a double sign like that. It can't do both of them. Let's do that. Oh, really? Oh, they'll be kidding me. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm really unhappy with the loop. I'm gonna fix the loop. I hope we don't have any other problems while I'm messing around here with the loop. Come on. Okay, get the next one in there. Okay, stop it now. I think now we should be able to delete it. Paused it there. Can we please get that deleted? Excellent. Let's pay for that. One more time. Get it out of the way. Perfect. That's good. And now we'll have a much better... Oh, let's switch on the snapping there. And we'll tie that in there. Perfect. And let's get that built straight away. Awesome. There we go. That should now work. It's not that funny loop anymore. And we don't need anybody to come in around that turn there. And it's going to look much more natural. And we should have more than enough room to have everybody store there while this is what's going to fill up instead. Excellent. So this should be good. Even getting waste from over here, that's a good spot. I think that's working quite well. This is probably generating its own mixed waste too. Okay, good stuff. Construction waste is filling up. Aluminum scrap slowly. But generally we're doing okay. How are we doing with our construction works over here? Is this underway? Seems to be connected for construction. These things as well. That's good. Let's just slowly get them all done. Going on here, hopefully, so we would have seen a little bit of a dip now because we had issues with people struggling to get here. But I think everything should now be kind of moving, filling up over here. Let's go and have a look in this location. Is that filling up? That's filling up really nicely. So now we should stop importing meat as well. So let's have a quick look at our importing of resources. No meat's being imported. Prefabs? We're importing... Oh, yeah. That's for the automatic construction of stuff. Yeah, that's okay. Fine. Chemicals. Yeah, that's fine. We're not gonna miraculously solve all of those issues straight away. So at least we're in a reasonable spot now. Yeah, I like this. I like this now. This now makes sense, and we're not going to block traffic anymore. Okay, so now here, we have this guy already running to drop off stuff. Right, I believe filled up with plastics, not quite yet, but hopefully we're doing a reasonable job at getting those things sorted out. We're going to have a quick look at the lists and just see whether we have wear and tear that's problematic. Not quite at the moment. So everybody seems to be getting their stuff sorted out. If we have a look at buildings, wear and tear on buildings, 38% at the big clinic. So I'm assuming this building here had a high wear and tear, right? Where? Yeah, 30. So did it get stuff happening? I don't quite know. But it seems like stuff is being fixed. We don't have anything that's completely collapsing at the moment. So let's clear this one out. What are we doing? We're still building the TV station, still doing the TV station. I'm sorry. 68% government loyalty is a pretty good number for us. Okay, good. Ooh, that's built. This is built. We're just waiting to connect it up over here. Last little bits and pieces. We are doing a pretty reasonable job at it. And then we'll have more power available to expand our facilities here. Yeah, that's a relation to this stuff. And over here we've got ash that's filling up. That should really be dissipating over time. It's a little bit of burnable waste here that I'm hoping we can get rid of. We'll have to see how it goes, though, with some of this stuff. Okay, good stuff. We haven't activated this one quite a while, so we're not actually using that. We would like to see about a little bit of planning for rail construction. Rail construction is something that I wouldn't mind us doing. We might run the first little track so we can get a track builder in here. Oh, actually, we can buy big track builders straight away and get that to start constructing. As long as we can fill it up with everything it needs to fill up with. This side, let's have a quick look. If we were to... Oh, let's see. Right, I'm not convinced this is going to be an easy trick. But if we were to do something like this, I don't want to start construction straight away. So let's pause it for a second. So if we were to do that, oh, my. That is awesome. So this means we could get out. We could get out over here. And still have a bit of a storage area, right? So if we were to just go with the smallest one, to be completely honest, oh my, is that? That's not necessarily close to working, is it? And if we were to try and squeeze it in over here, actually did seem like it. Yeah, there's definitely got a spot there where it can work. You know what? Okay, we need to have a look at what we can do. Oh, can we make it work this side? Can we please get it to work over here? Oh man. Okay, hang on. I'm messing around a little bit because the thing that I forgot is a storage for the. We could add it on this side instead. If we get rid of that, we could add it here, and we can add another one. Kind of wondering if we do that instead, because unfortunately we do need to. This facility here where they pick up gravel is never going to work well from that side. So let's clear this one out first. Let's forget about that. Now we can keep running. So what we want to do, this obviously needs to, we need to play around with this a little bit. Let's pause it for a moment. Let's quickly get rid of this. I know it's going to cost us a little bit. At the same time, I would like to get rid of that path there and that path and that path there. So let's get rid of that. I will pay to get rid of these things, just so that we can maneuver them a little bit quicker. We have got the money for it, at least. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and at the same time, we're probably going to have to get rid of this stuff, the road. Now we've got that running. Let's demolish that. And let's demolish this road. Okay, so if we do that, let's clear that out. We'll clear that out. Sorry, wrong button all the time. I do like that it's now just converting it back to something a little smaller and more manageable. Oh, is there a little section here that's never been built? Interesting. Let's clear that out, or I might have messed it up now. Let's do that, and research is finished. We'll get to that in a minute. And what we'll do is we'll also clear out this. Good. Now, with that out of the way, I am thinking we can get ourselves a bit of a gravel storage here. So if we were to say gravel storage, guys, right over here. There we go. If we were to say gravel storage right over there, I'm actually not too opposed to this. So let's do gravel storage like so. I just want to make sure. So let's come on. Honestly, try that again. Gravel storage like so. Oh yeah, that's much better. Still not working, is it? There we go. That's fine. What I would like to do is get a little bit of a path to do that. Awesome. And we would like to tie it in as quickly as we can. Yes, there we go. That should be pretty reasonable. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then we will need a little bit of a path to come in over there. Awesome. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And now, if we were to say we need a loading facility, I'm going to pay for all of this, by the way, because we're going to need it. It's a little something I would like to do on this side. In terms of that, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Before we finish it off, let's quickly have a look at what we can do here. So now, a loading facility, a vehicle, truck aggregate loading. Yeah, it's not quite. Ooh, could we make it work here? Oh man, this is really tight. Oh, we're gonna make it work here. My goodness, it's going to be a little awkward in this area, but I think that's going to be okay. The next one I want to check is, can we do the construction waste thing? Gravel recycling plant. Oh no, it's too big. Really, is that really the best we could do? Look, that's never going to work it's never going to be straightforward, this. Okay. Well, if we were to... Yeah, this is messing me up, man. So if we were to do this... Okay, we'll have to... Oh, we can't really flip it around. Right, so if we were to do something like that... Can we get it to cross there? is kind of what I'm trying to figure out, because that will also be quite helpful. And then we could even run it in straight from this side with conveyors. But what we'll need to do is get this cabling to move. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I'm going to try it anyway. This is the first stuff, and we can get this stuff up and running straight away. So let's go ahead and build all of that. Okay, and whoever needs... Yeah, store that item for me. And whoever needs gravel can come and get gravel over there. So if I come here, we should have gravel missing. So you can please come and get gravel over there for us. That's going to be awesome. So you can still come, grab your gravel, do your thing. Now we've got a storage here, and this thing can continue to run, no problems. Now, the next thing that I need to do is quickly see about moving these cables. So, planning. Planning 101. If we were to do that and that, I can, well, that's actually not too expensive. So let's get that done. Now what I'll do is I will demolish the other side. I believe this should be more than enough. Let's just get that to be quickly removed. So we're out of power for the time being. Oh, we need another. Let's clear it out. Clear out one more there and pay for clearing that out. Actually, not too bad to get it cleared. Okay, now from here we will reconnect there to there, and we will pay for that. Really, is it that cheap? Honestly. And now this guy should be back up and working. Excellent. Now the next step for us is to see about getting our waste piece in here. So we would like to convert gravel into this, right? So if I were to, still not sure that's going to necessarily work. Let's pause it for a second while we quickly have a look there. Can I please get this to tie in? Oh, it does not. Presumably we can make it work with a little something like this if we were to do something here. That's okay. I'm not going to be too fussed with how we make this work in the end. Can we flip this guy around at least so we... There we go. I believe that should work. If we do that, we should be able to tie that in. Beautiful. So there we go. So now that should work. Now what I would love to make work as well is a similar thing on this side. Oh, that'll work. Okay, hang on. And we can't do that directly like this? No, we cannot. So let's just get something like that to work instead. Beautiful. Let's get that in place. And what we'll also do is run a little bit of a road. Let's bring it up a little further away. Can you please work? Yeah, there we go. Would we want to tie it in somewhere? Not sure it's really necessary. I will go ahead and build that section of road at least. And that's okay. So now what we can do is we can slowly get the crews to start constructing the rest of this. And that will... Yeah, that should be fine. And we should really be able to get workers to walk over here. So let's do that. That should really be able to get them to go there. What I will also do is I will trim that back. Get rid of that little section there. Please do it a little quicker. And then we will just tie that one in over there and go ahead and pay for that. So now that should work. This is a water substation, so we should be fine. These guys are building, and there we go. Construction workers is dropping out over here. So now we'll be able to generate gravel from construction waste with some workers of our own. And this should all work over here quite nicely, really. Excellent. So that I'm quite happy with. Now, let's go and have a look. We had some research ending. So now we can probably look at, let's do some synthetic fertilizer production. Not that we're going to need that anytime soon, I think. What's the situation over here? Looking pretty good, really. Oh, actually, we're using the fertilizer really quickly at the moment. How's this? How's that? Oh, beautiful. Only 2 workers is getting us through that. And how many workers on this side? Just like 5 workers is going to really feed us. Yeah, we're full up. We're full up on meat, so we're good. This construction can get underway. Did we manage to finish off our power? Excellent. So this should now be fully powered, and now we can go ahead and expand our town, get our population up a little bit more. How is the health and the happiness over here? How is this side? Is that progressing? Or what's happening over here? We are missing some bricks at the moment. Everything else seems to be in place. Where's this fire? A water loading facility, but we should be fine. Yeah, here we go. There they come. That should be fine. And now everybody should be able to get their doctor visits up and running. Ooh, we are. This area here does not have access to what we need is the big loaders here. Okay. What I would like to do is let's quickly finalize this little loopy thing over here. There we go. I actually like that. So let's do that. That's a pretty good. I like that idea. What I also would like to do is get us another loading facility here. Okay, let's do that and just make sure we get that built. So now we should be able to get everything sorted out. This guy would like to have a little bit of hazardous waste as well. Maybe 2 of them, maybe 2 biological waste and then some mixed wastes. That should be fine. We will do the same thing over here where we try and tie in a little bit like that. And then we can also probably run something up there. Yeah, beautiful. So in the future, we'll be able to do that. So now everybody can get to the hospital area over here, and hopefully the waste is coming in this area, into this area also. Where is it actually coming from? The pool and the prison still has no way to drop its waste, huh? Would have been great if the prison could also make it. Okay, but that's okay. That's fine. At least we're going to have a slightly improved area of pickup. We're still waiting on that to get some more trucks available. How is the wear and tear over here? 38% still. These are filling up very, very slowly, really. Another fire over here. Another water facility, a water well, is now under fire. Under fire. It's under attack, guys. It's under attack. Hopefully this thing will get built soonish. That's filling up pretty quickly. And now we should be... Yeah, that should be running big time. We've got plenty of that. And we have got lots and lots of gravel available for movement straight away. Lots of steel and stuff being used here. Yeah, it's good, huh? It's really good. This is filling up. Again, this should dissipate over time. Lots of fertilizers available. And then, wow, that's actually out. This is actually out. Over here, what's missing? Some fields of low fertility. We're out of fertilizers. Wow, we go through a lot of fertilizers. Oh, what's happening over here? Oh, it's still growing. How many vehicles? Filled up with vehicles? Yeah, filled up with vehicles. Okay, no problem. No problem, no problem, no problem. Actually, one more thing. How many vehicles do we have here? Okay, so what this guy is going to do, we're going to also... Oh, we can't. Ooh, you know what? We can remove this one. Which field is this? Suralava Big Field 10. So if we go and remove Suralava Big Field 10... Right, all the way at the bottom. We remove that one. We will assign it on this side instead. Oh, well. Okay, so you're going to pick up over there as well. That's good. That's fine. All good. And then over here, what we're going to say is we're going to say you are now going to... Okay. We need 2 removed. We need 2 removed. It's not a big deal, though. You know what? And we can get a refrigerator truck to actually... I don't think it's a big deal. Let's just leave it as is for the time being. We don't necessarily need another one doing this. We're decently prepared here. What's our population looking like? Can be pretty bad in some of these areas. Water quality at 88. Yeah. Should be fine. Should be fine. Hang on. It may be prudent for us to up our workers here just a tad so we can generate a little bit more there. Oh my, oh my. Our food is down. Where are our workers, guys? Okay. I am going to bring in a few extra workers. Right? It's going to be important. Let's move in a few workers. More workers important. Where can you walk to? To work, to the shop, to the clinic, to school, to the kindergarten, to the pool. Culture. Where's my cinema? Do we have a culture? Oh, there's culture building over there. Okay, that's okay. Okay. A little bit more people, maybe? Okay, let's start upping our people numbers a little bit again. It is important that we maintain a healthy population. Would love to get us to that 5,000 mark. I think did we ever reach the 5,000 mark? Let's quickly have a look. If we go all-time population, yeah, we've never really been to 5,000, but we're kind of now back to the trend where we were. So hopefully that means more workers over here, but we really need to up our food production. Why do we never see any workers here? We just don't get enough workers to actually arrive on site over here. All of these things might be drawing construction crews. Okay, so that's fine. Hopefully once we get these things built, we'll be okay. Let's go over there, get our research moving again. Aluminum oxide, we'll get that going. Wanted to start planning our next town, but I think it's maybe just a little bit of expansion over here more than anything else, really. Okay, let's see. We need a building. Hang on. Finish that one. Still underway. Missing a little bit of steel still. Everything else is kind of okay. These guys are kind of not doing much. The source is without steel. Okay, that's okay because we're importing it, so it's being paced. We can very easily start work on that and start work on that. So let the guys come in and run these little road sections for us. That will be good. Now, let's have a quick look at what's going on with our loan. We still owe a fair bit on it, actually. We can clear it. You know what? Let's go ahead and put 200k to it. I think 200k. Probably about right. We can do that. And now we should be very close to getting it done. Very little money still being loaned here. And everything else is kind of moving. Tracking. Yeah, this is an expensive, from a steel perspective, this is quite an expensive operation here. Yeah, slowly this section is I'm amazed at how much we're able to achieve from this single bus stop over here. Yeah, this is just construction workers coming through. Yeah. Yeah, it's because we've got these guys missing, right? Can I Control G? Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Control H. I don't think I can. Replace vehicle. Send home. Can I? Technical services? How can it be technical services? Cannot possibly be technical services. This crane is not a technical services crane. Oh, it's where it's at the moment. Can we? Yeah, we can't. We really can't do much about it unless we get this thing built. Actually, now, now you should build. Once you get a few workers here, a couple of loads of workers should get that done. Some workers, excellent, good. Now we're moving. Excellent. Get rid of that so we can finish off some other pieces. But that should be done. All done. Now, good stuff. Technical services done over here. Let's buy a couple of vehicles. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. It's going to be fine. That cost us a little bit of money. But now we do need to say where to go and drop some stuff off. You're on 1,000 at the moment. I would rather you go to 2,000 and pick up absolutely everything. Right? There we go. All of these facilities. Please go and pick them up. Good. And you will go and drop your biological waste. Will go right over here, please. And your plastic waste doesn't matter. Your hazardous waste will go over there. And your mixed waste will go over here. Right? That's what you're going to do. You're going to go and do that. You're not going to pick up any of the other bits and pieces, really. Plastic waste could go here if you have it. So let's just do this, because presumably we have a source of plastic waste that's slowly collecting it. But anyway, this should be fine. Yeah, just waiting on a few more work days to be done. Even on this side too. Over here also. And then hopefully slowly, we're seeing a little bit of unemployment. So I'm hoping that means we've got a reasonable number of people working here. Still very minimal. I'm really worried these things are going to run out. But at least we have the backup. At least we do have the backup of importing. These are coming along nicely. I mean, look at how much crops we've got. So really, we just need more workers over here. How many workers do we have kind of just parked over here? Yeah, a fair bit actually. Let's go up here, have a quick look. We haven't had problems with power in quite a while. This thing's full. Touch wood on the power thing, by the way, now that we're starting to see this. These, look at that. That's brilliant. Oh, man. Lots of exports happening. So we should be, everything should be pretty healthy, to say the least. Have we finished off some stuff here? Yeah, this is probably being rolled now, or needs to be rolled. This guy should be quite happily going to pick up some various things now. I'm really hoping that's looking much better. Do we have a little bit of an oversight for waste? Yes, here we go. So that's filling up, but that should now all go straight there. That's filling up for some reason, which I'm hoping will be removed in due course. These others are looking okay. Ooh, this one is overflowing. It should be better now. Picking it up. Now the question is, can we... Yeah, we should probably try and get it a little bit of a better spot here. This has become a little problematic. So let's try and get this to work a little bit better right there. We try and do that. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that so that at least we've got that going on. I don't think we need anything but mixed waste here, do we? Mixed waste. So that should be fine. We can get mixed waste delivered or from the other side if we decide to expand in that area. This one's also struggling. We don't have anything in this location that's going to help it. It still doesn't want to work. Okay, now it's looking healthier. This is getting a little fuller, but I think we are... Yeah, this one too. Biological waste. So, presumably these guys should be picking up here, right? This guy's coming in. There we go. Awesome, taking your biological waste away. Okay, that's looking much healthier. Wow, this guy fills up so quickly. Okay, well, what I'll do is let's get something in place for this guy too. It's just going to be better this way. So that's okay. We'll happy to manage it that way. And what we'll do is we'll tie that up there, and we'll do that. So presumably now you should be able to dump it there, and you don't have any of this, but now hopefully things will look a lot better. Yeah, it's starting to generate that. It doesn't generate any biological waste, I would think. Interesting. Does everything... Well, in any case, let's just get a biological waste container at each of these, just in case. Because we seem to... None of these are saying, oh, you know what? Maybe they don't do it unless we say they need to separate it. Because they would separate... Oh, yeah, of course. They would separate it as is required. Okay, so let's make sure to allocate for biological waste, and then we'll see if it actually does generate some. It does. And I'm assuming on this side too. Yes, it does. So what we're going to do is let's just get 2 containers of biological waste there and 2 containers there, and make sure that we are allocating biological waste pretty much everywhere, whether we think we need it or not. There we go. Yeah, hazardous waste. Everything's starting to happen. Hopefully once that thing does its thing, should be okay. Hopefully when we clear that out. Biological waste there. Good. Okay, more research. Let's do that. Manufacturing aluminum, vehicle production, airports. Well, let's get vehicle production underway. That's good. There's nothing... Oh, what is this? Oh, the television. The television again. Okay, so there we go. So let's get television broadcast influence. We'll get that to start moving. We can think about building some of that. But for the time being, we're okay. Let's have a look at what our storages looks like over here. Pretty reasonable with everything we need. This thing should be nice and filled up. That's okay. You should have this even over there. And then on this side, are you filled up here? You're filled up over there too. So actually, maybe what we'll do is let's... Well, actually, we still have capacity. Missing livestock in a number of locations, so that's okay. This is built. Yes, so let's please drop this down to like... just like 3 people to come and work here. And is there anything else to be said here? You know what would be interesting? If we can put a waste facility. So that's not quite wanting to work there, does it? Come on. How about like this? Do we get something to work like that? Not really. I was hoping that would maybe work. Over here. I'm not going to get any real benefits from that. If we were to do it here, we could get both of these covered. That's not really required. I'm gonna be messing around with this again. So let's quickly do this. Get rid of that section for me, please. We're then gonna have to remove that little section there. Then the idea would be that we run that and that, and we'll go ahead and pay for it, and that should give us the other section here. So let's or enough room for our waste facility. And I think actually if we do that, that's good. If we get it pretty close here, okay, we may be able to get a little something in there, and let's do that. Get that done. And now, oh my goodness, it's already burning. Excellent. Now all of these are connected. So let's get some biological waste in there too, because I believe all of these will still be generating biological waste, and I've never actually set it up that way. None of these have any of these facilities, but we'll slowly get that moving. Is any of this moving? Are we getting any of these facilities? Oh, there we go. Construction waste is being generated into... Oh, beautiful. We're moving construction waste into gravel. That is excellent. That is really great. Now we're getting proper recycling going on here of our construction waste, just from our mixed waste. Presumably at some point we'll do the rest of this, aluminum and metal scrap, into steel. But yeah, at least we're getting the gravel out of it now. Just meaning that these facilities are working and doing its thing. How are we doing over here? Is that picking up? More people here? Yeah, definitely seeing a little bit more people here now, which is making me happy. It's definitely making me happy. Are we honestly out of all of this? We are out. Good. That means things are now starting to look really quite awesome. We are really starting to get it done. And if we have another quick look at our waste side of things here. Waste. That should be all good now. This building isn't connected to a proper storage. Oh, these. Ah. This is interesting. Okay, well, let's get ourselves a quick one over here. Absolutely, get that in place, and let's get some biological waste going. Yeah, mixed waste is being generated. I'm not sure it will generate biological waste, so let's drop out to 1 or to 2 and just make sure that's happening. This should see a little bit of mixed waste there. Biological waste? Not quite, but there are workers here though, so maybe we should see that. Anyway, we'll leave that be. Let's go and have another look. Is there any other facilities that we're not seeing this of yet? So if you look at this, you can see this is saying it's being collected into a skip or a large container. These will all be large containers. So we can't see it into the smaller collection facilities, but potentially that's something that we will need to have a bit of a look at. On this side, maybe. Yeah, we will have to have a bit of a look at that. Oh, these aren't doing a bit of a collection. Oh, this is a small container as well. So let's get ourselves a bit of a big container moving in here. Okay, happy with that. We'll get that going. I'm presuming that a couple of biological waste containers here would be good. So now that can collect in that area. This one is collecting over here. What we're not seeing Oh, I believe this guy's still got a bit of an issue here, right? Give me a little bit of love. Just a little bit of love. Nah, not giving me any. Not giving me any. Okay, so that's still a bit of a problem. So these are still collecting in their own right. With the small container. Actually, no, large containers coming to collect here. Okay, well, everything else is kind of... Okay, that should now sort itself out there. Wow, this should be fine. Is this... Oh, no biological waste being collected here. Let's get some biological waste being collected too, because presumably it will generate biological waste here. Don't just need it for the... Yeah, it's not at a big rate though. We'll come back and have a look at it. Okay. Waste collectivities. Anything over here yet from a biological perspective? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we go. We're definitely generating biological waste. Definitely. And so presumably if we have a look at it over here, it should be also generating it. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Hazardous waste, biological waste, getting it done. This is full. That has everything it needs, operating brilliantly. We're getting our workers there in a reasonable amount of time. This is not thinning out at all, so that's good to see. We're using complete prisoner stuff here. We are full up. Hang on. This is okay. That is keeping pace, but it's probably a little bit problematic. But what we're seeing with this at the moment is that we've got too many prisoners and we really need to sort that out. We haven't had any escapes. So let's have a look. If we have a look at some of these people. 3 of 3.5 years. And what's our criminality look like? 0. And if we get another one here, 1.5 years, criminality is 0. This is 3.9 years, criminality is 0. This is 5.8 years, criminality is 0. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop our penal stuff a little bit here. Let's drop that down to 1.2, that to 3.1, and maybe that one to 7.9 years for some serious crimes. And hopefully what that'll mean is we'll move these people out a little bit quicker, because at the moment I think we're struggling a little bit with some of this stuff. Let's get a little bit higher government loyalty here on some of these things. Oh, did we finish this research? Oh, no, it's still underway. Okay, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. Let's quickly pay off our loans. I think that's going to be completely within the reason for us to do. So let's get our, just to return that money. It's everything. There we go. We are loan free. Debt free, guys. Debt free. We can borrow 4 million rubles, $4 million if we wanted to. But we are completely debt free at this moment. I am happy to report. So it's taken us about 6 years into the game to have a debt-free playthrough. Well, to be debt-free. And we're pretty self-sufficient. We're doing a reasonable job with the waste-related items here. Lots of gravel available. So reasonable jobs on all of those things. We've built all of these roads. That's good. But no more gravel roads that needs to be asphalted. So we can really start looking at maybe some additional expansion. So now we're really in that point where we should start building that second town. Let's have a look here. Maybe we should build some extra buildings here as well. Another facility or two in this location. Yeah, so we'll expand this town in the next episode, and we'll start our planning for our next town down the road. That's going to be the thing for us to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.